Zhang Yi's acquisition of a sniper rifle marked a significant shift in his approach to combat, as he began to test its power and precision from the 24th floor balcony. With the 8x scope, he could clearly see his targets, and his first shot hit its mark, leaving him both surprised and delighted. As he continued to fire, he realized that his ability to hit enemies from a distance was not a coincidence, but a talent or special ability related to space. This discovery excited Zhang Yi, who understood that having more abilities meant having more chances of survival in the apocalyptic world. He continued to fire, taking out the remaining targets with ease, and his skills did not go unnoticed by the neighbors, who were filled with horror and awe. The sound of the sniper rifle echoed through the neighborhood, and people automatically filled in the blanks, concluding that Zhang Yi was likely a hidden elite soldier in the city. His marksmanship skills had reached unprecedented heights, and his reputation as a sharpshooter spread quickly. The next day, Zhang Yi slept in and then asked Zhou Kor to make him some oil-splashed noodles, which she immediately did. As they sat down to eat, Zhou Kor asked curiously about the gunshots from the previous night, and Zhang Yi's response was casual, revealing his confidence in his abilities. As Zhang Yi sat at the table, enjoying his noodles, he couldn't help but think about his newfound talent and how it would change the dynamics of his relationships with the people around him. His conversation with Uncle Yu earlier had revealed that his marksmanship skills were not just a product of luck, but a result of his innate ability. Uncle Yu's curiosity about Zhang Yi's past and his unit number had been met with a smile and a casual dismissal, but Zhang Yi knew that his skills would only continue to grow and impress. The installation of surveillance cameras throughout the house, including the kitchen, was a testament to Zhang Yi's cautious nature, and his daily checks on Zhou Kor's body ensured that he eliminated any possibility of her drugging him. As they finished their meal, Zhang Yi's mind wandered back to his sniper rifle and the possibilities it presented, and he couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and anticipation for what the future held. The events of the previous night had left a lasting impact on the neighborhood, and the sound of the sniper rifle had become a stark reminder of Zhang Yi's skills and abilities. The neighbors, who had once seen him as just another survivor, now looked at him with a mix of fear and respect. His reputation as a sharpshooter had spread quickly, and people began to whisper about his past and his possible connections to the military. As Zhang Yi went about his day, he was aware of the eyes that were watching him, and he knew that his actions would be scrutinized and analyzed. But he was not one to shy away from attention, and he continued to move forward, his confidence and skills growing with each passing day. The world around him was changing, and Zhang Yi was determined to stay ahead of the curve, using his abilities to protect himself and those he cared about. As the day drew to a close, Zhang Yi reflected on the events that had transpired, and he knew that his life would never be the same. The discovery of his talent and the acquisition of the sniper rifle had marked a new chapter in his journey, and he was eager to see what the future held. With his skills and abilities growing by the day, Zhang Yi was ready to face whatever challenges came his way, and he was determined to emerge victorious. The world was a harsh and unforgiving place, but Zhang Yi was ready to take it on, one shot at a time. Zhang Yi finished his modest noodle meal, his eyes alight with a mixture of pride and mischief as he told Zhou Kor that he had uncovered a sniper rifle during his recent foray outside. He recounted, with a casual grin, that the night before he had taken down 7 opponents with 7 precise shots, a claim that earned him an admiring, almost reverent look from Zhou. Their brief exchange was interrupted by the grim news from the Tianhe gang's side. Huang Tianfang, having surveyed the aftermath of the night's clash, found 10 of his comrades dead, leaving the gang crippled to 9 men. Their leader, torn between vengeance and survival, ordered a desperate night raid to retrieve the bodies, aware that without the supplies they could not endure the relentless freeze. After the conversation, Zhang Yi rose, packed his modest belongings, and signaled his intent to leave. The rotating guard squads on the 4th floor rose in unison, their respect evident as they addressed him as Brother Zhang. He slipped out through the window, mounted his motorcycle, and vanished into the snow-laden streets, his departure observed from countless windows. Among the onlookers, the Skywolf gang's leader Wang Chang watched with a blood-stained machete in hand, his mind already turning to the stolen snowmobile and the strategic advantage it could grant his gang. His second-in-command, Xiao Lu, echoed the sentiment that controlling the vehicle would enable them to raid supplies and expand their influence, while other building leaders whispered similar plans, seeing Zhang Yi both as a threat and a potential source of resources. Reaching the outskirts, Zhang Yi surveyed the city's battered supermarkets, noting that only the towering, snow-free warehouses remained viable sources of food and equipment. He recalled the sprawling warehouse district southwest of the Economic Development Zone, a former wasteland now filled with factories and storage facilities. Determined, he turned his motorcycle toward that area, covering 10 kilometers in under 20 minutes. The open expanse revealed towering factory roofs largely untouched by the deep snow, promising access to a wealth of goods, medical supplies, food, automobiles, toys still stocked within the massive Walmart-type warehouse. With a pragmatic resolve, Zhang Yi prepared to investigate the warehouses, hoping to secure the resources his community desperately needed. Zhang Yi moved through the warehouse district of Tianhai City with a practiced eye, his pistol and crowbar ready for any obstacle. The first few buildings he entered, RT Mart, Walmart, and several medical supply depots, were starkly empty, their contents already stripped away by officials who had prioritized their own survival. Undeterred, he pressed on, driven by the knowledge that the city's countless storage complexes still held untapped resources. After hours of searching, he finally stumbled upon a colossal vehicle warehouse, its steel racks stacked with rows of luxury automobiles, heavy trucks, bulldozers, and even a few excavators. Though the cars were useless in the frozen wasteland, Zhang Yi felt a surge of satisfaction as he selected a dozen prized models and several pieces of heavy equipment, pulling them into his alternate dimension storage with a thought. He lingered, cataloging the massive machines, and even allowed himself a brief respite, chewing a piece of chocolate while snow melted in his mouth to provide a fleeting drink. With his haul secured, Zhang Yi turned his attention to fuel, the lifeblood of his snowmobile. He rode toward the city's largest gas station, only to confront a bleak tableau. The entire complex was buried beneath a thick mantle of snow and ice, its entrances invisible among the surrounding skyscrapers. The realization that his existing fuel reserves would sustain his vehicle for merely 2 decades sparked a sharp pang of urgency. Remembering the excavators he had just salvaged, Zhang Yi conceived a plan to breach the snow's surface. He summoned a 20-ton excavator from his alternate dimension, set it down on the fragile crust, and watched it plunge a meter deep with a resonant bang. Though the machine's weight threatened to sink further, the compacted snow below held firm. Drawing on his experience operating cranes and forklifts, Zhang Yi quickly mastered the excavator's controls, preparing to carve a passage to the buried fuel depot and secure the vital resource for his people.